Mga kababayan, malinaw po na ginagamit palagi na narrative itong bullying ng China, yung girian sa China, sa South China Sea, na sinasadya talaga natin na ipakita na kinakawawa at tayo inaalipusta ng China sa ating sariling teritoryo. Kaya itong headline for the last 1 week, blackout itong skandalusong revelations ng ex-PDEA agent sa PDEA-Leaks that alleges and reveals information regarding sa involvement sa drug abuse and drug addiction ni Pangulong Bongbong Marcos Jr. Attorney Bosantog, sir, anong tamang pagtingin at tindig dapat ng ating pamahalaan sa ganitong usapin ng hindi natatapos na giri-girian dyan sa South China Sea?
Unang-una, gusto ko lang magbigay ng paghanga sa courage ng mga tao sa loob ng barko na nagkaroon ng resupply kasi alam natin sumusunod sila sa utos ng nakakataas. No? And for the people on the ground who are caught between policies, we commend your courage kasi as a Filipino, of course, we must see to it that no inch of our territory will be given to any foreign power.
Tama.
And we say this not because we are anti-China, but we see this as a Filipino. So kami pa humahanga sa mga tao on the ground, sa mga nagre-resupply, ginagawa yung mga trabaho nila. As a Filipino, we commend you. But bakit nila ginawa sa time na may mga ano? This of course is legitimate questions ang mga ito eh. Kasi tatanungin ng taong bayan bakit pinipilit na magkaroon ng resupply mission on the time na nagkakaroon ng PDEA-Leaks, which is very significant kasi it's a matter of national security naman to. No?
Tama.
Pero sa akin is people will discern what is important. And I think that the issue of the West Philippine Sea has been ongoing for the last 50 years.
Yes.
Even during the time of the first President Marcos, no, when we took over Calayan Islands. It's gonna be happening for the next few decades. So that's a continuous issue. No? What's really important, I think, for the people right now is the truth or the falsity of the information as contained in the PDEA-Leaks. Because that involves the President of the Philippines. Ang sa ano lang naman West Philippine Sea is a matter of foreign policy. It changes during the time of Aquino administration. It was different from the time of President Duterte. Now they are following a different strategy. So it's just a matter of who's in power. No. So the architect, the architect for foreign policy remains to be the President. If that's the policy na gusto niyang tulayin, then he must explain to the Filipino people the rationale behind so that we can also get behind him.
And yan ay pananagutan niya.
Yes.
Kung ano man ang kanyang ititake na landas sa pakikipag-ugnayan sa China o iba pang bansa na may repercussion sa buong mamamayan at sa sambayan ng Pilipino, sabi ni Atty. Bosantog, mandato niya yon sa batas. Pero sagutin niya rin yan sa taong bayan.
Kasi para sa akin is that if the President would like us, the Filipino people, get behind his foreign policy, then we must understand kung anong ginagawa natin. Bakit natin sinusubo ang ating maliit na sasakyang pangdagat to be subjected to water cannon? Because I think naman, in simplest form, alam natin na mangyayari yun.
Yes.
Alam natin na magkakaroon ng water cannon incident as it happened in the past. Alam naman, pagdadaan tayo dyan, this will be the same actions to be taken by China as dictated by their own foreign policy. So we know this issue. So bakit natin siya tinutuloy-tuloy? So nagkaroon ng water cannon incident. What is the next step of this country? Patawag mo yung envoy. After that, what comes after? So that we will understand who the foreign policy is coming from, so that we will also be behind if there is a rationale behind ng pag-ano niyan.
But at the same time, I also think that it is of utmost importance to make our countrymen aware that this incident that's been going on for 50 years, like you said, no, is being blown up, and that there are forces that are manipulating the public to agitate us, no, to feel that we need to fight, we need to go to war, and basically, no, it's been going on for 50+ years, like you said, no. So the solutions to this are, well, quite simple. You can just really water cannon them as well, no? Because that's a very... Actually, ang natutunan ko dito, yung pag sa sovereignty claims pala, dapat very peaceful yung display mo ng ano mo, ng sovereignty mo, yung pag may territorial dispute. So, yung water cannon, that's allowed, no? That's allowed. So, why don't we do that, di ba? Why
Na
don't we
pwede
do
nating
something
gamitin.
like that? Yes, water cannon as well. And then we just go back to
Diplomatic channel of
diplomatic
negotiations.
channels. Yeah, you just, yung sinasabi ng China na ginagawa naman natin, you just concentrate on joint development and you just shelve first that, that yung mga usapin na ganyan na napakainit, no? And as Attorney Bosantog said, and like you said as well, no, nakakaduda bakit ito pinapalaki at this point.
Yes.
And we're getting to that point of something that is of utmost importance to our national, to the nation, no? And this is the PIDEA leaks. No?
Yeah. Ma'am Lorraine,
That's not
Attorney
even
Bosantog.
coming out in mainstream media.
Yeah.
No?
Attorney Bosantog, we will address the elephant in the room. Number one, tayo ba ay nagkukondina dito sa pangbobomba ng tubig paulit-ulit ng China sa resupply line papunta sa Ayungin Shoal at sa ruta ng ating mga civilian vessels? Ako personally, ang tindig ko, yes. Kinukondina natin ang hostile acts of China, but those are not acts of war. Malinaw tayo dapat dyan.
Water cannon.
Water cannon is not an act of war.
No.
And we can also do the same against them, which is part of
Allowed
maritime
also.
interaction
Yes.
in a disputed area. Allowed yan sa international maritime maneuvers. Hindi yan considered act of war. Klaro tayo doon. So, ang pagbubomba ng water cannon ng China sa supply line na ginagamit ng ating Coast Guard at civilian vessels sa area na ito, yan ba ay dapat ikondina? Yes. Pero kasabay ng pagkondina, hindi natin dapat igamit or gamitin ito na kapital for propaganda para palabasin na dapat digmaan at militaristang approach ang ating pupuntahan. Sapagkat pwede tayong gumamit ng water cannon, commensurate force to water cannon na ginagawa sa atin, kasabay ng binanggit ni Atty. Bosantog na opening and continuing the diplomatic line of negotiations and pag-uusap ng mapayapa.
Eric Pasingeta, kasi yung pareho naman kasi may sovereignty claims, di ba? Pareho may sovereignty claims. So, nagigirian tayo dyan. So, ito, water cannon tayo. Mag-water cannon tayo, it's actually a brilliant tactic kasi nagigirian tayo, akin to, pero hindi tayo nagsasakitan, di ba?
Exactly.
So, peace, no?
At hindi
diba?
tayo pumupunta, ma'am, papunta sa digmaan at military na approach. Attorney
But we're
Bosantog,
not giving an inch of Philippine territory.
yes, yung claim natin dyan ay claim din ng Vietnam. Claim din ng Malaysia, claim din ng China. So hindi lang tayo nagkiklaim, claim din ng Brunei.
Taiwan.
Taiwan. Nagkiklaim din dyan ang Indonesia. So 7 o 8 o 6 na bansa ang nagkiklaim sa napakalawak na area na yan. So bakit between China, US, and Philippines lang ito? Ang punto natin, walang karapatan ang China na gumamit ng hostile acts. So kung gamitan tayo ng hostile acts, which is not yet an act of war, ang posisyon namin ay, ang posisyon ko, gumamit tayo ng karampatang puwersa ng tubig din. Samantalang bukas pa rin ang channel of diplomatic and peaceful negotiation na nag-uusap hindi para makipagdigma kaagad. Attorney Marlon.
As neighbors, as country neighbors, with a lot of boundaries that we shared, in issues that we shared, sovereignty claims is just one of them. Boundary claims is just one of them. We have also agriculture, we have economic, we have trades, we have foreign. So on this particular issue of the water cannon, we can categorically condemn, without reservation, the acts of China. But doesn't mean that we should stop talking about trade, agriculture, kasi kawawa naman yung mga banana growers natin, yung mga manufacturers natin, yung mga sa mining natin kung saan tayo nagsusupply. There's a lot of points of discussion or discourse that we can talk about. India is just one of them.
Yeah.
But for this particular issue, there is no qualification that we condemn the acts of China against our Philippine Coast Guard.
Klaro.
You know what,
May tindig kami nila dito sa Pilipinas nating mahala. Hindi po excuse mama, Attorney Marlon, hindi po natin binibitawan ang claim. Basta dumaan tayo sa international process, international na mga batas, at mga acceptable, mutually and internationally kinikilala na proseso ng paggigiit ng claims, not war. Klaro tayo dyan. Hindi po natin pinapanigan ang China o kinukonsente ang pangbubomba ng tubig. Kailangan natin maglagay din ng water cannons dyan at ng mga karampatang or commensurate acts na ginagawa nila sa atin. Pero sabi ni Atty. Marlon, Ma'am Lorraine, hindi sarado ang other aspects of negotiations and diplomatic channels, trade, agriculture, and other positive and productive engagement na dapat nating gawin. So wag po ninyong sabihin na kami ay pro-China at anti-US lamang dahil hindi namin kinokondina ito.